Rachel, and today I'm back and with my Foxy Fix Micro, which I'm using as my purse. And I know that I only just recently did a flip through of this, but I have been living in here now for probably about a month, is it, since my last video. A couple of things have changed and I just wanted to let you know how I was getting on with it. Guys, I am loving this. I'm loving it so much. It's become so functional. I'm not just using it as my wallet. I'm finding myself when I'm like sitting on the couch watching the telly and a little something pops into my brain that I want to write down, I'm running for this. I'm scribbling in it. I've got post-it notes in it, which have got shopping lists in it all the time, and it is just becoming such a necessity in my handbag, in my life. I'm finding that I'm dumping my brain in here. Just as much as I'm using my Beaslexology. It's definitely not going to replace my Beaslexology. This is tiny and it's definitely just an on the go, but it is more than just a purse for me. But anyway, yeah, a few things have changed. So first of all, you will notice how now I don't have any clips on here or any ollie clips or like little charms on the band or anything like that. Something that I think I am going to do is I'm going to take the band out and I'm going to put a baby pink one on it. I'm just going to see what that looks like. I can't be bothered at the minute. I've got too much going on and it's not a necessity to do it, but I think that it will match this nicely and it would just look quite nice if I did that. So all of that came off because I think I did say in the video, the clip, which I have put back on my pencil case because I do still adore it, it's on there. It was sticking to the ollie clip because obviously that's magnetic, so that was sticking up the top there and it was really annoying me. I had a dangly clip that was on the bottom, again that was annoying me in my handbag. So let's get inside then and see what has changed and what is the same. So same at the front, I've still got my bank cards in there. I think I took them out for the video last time, but I've not taken them out, but it doesn't matter, you can't see any personal details. I actually have mine and Chris's. He never carries his own card ever. He never takes it anywhere. He always just keeps it in my purse. Is anybody else's other half like that? I always feel like really weird about it because if I ever say that to anybody, I've just said it to all of you guys, but I feel like it's like I'm keeping it from him, and I'm definitely not. I would rather him look after his own stuff, and then I can't risk losing it. But he's like that. He chucks his phone and everything in my bag, never carries his own stuff. So I have those in there. My front dashboard is exactly the same as it was before because I just love it so much. My name vinyl was from Madison Fox Plans, who are not trading anymore. That's just a business card from Hello Petite Paper, and the paper behind it is also the back side of a paper from Hello Petite Paper, which is this one. The picture of my pagey is the same, but I've decorated it a bit before. I've also stuck down all the things that are in the dashboard because they were a bit loose last time and they were moving around, but I've got my picture of pagey and I just used some of that washi, and then I put a little heart sticker on it that Robin gave me. I don't know where they're from. I want to say Sticker Guru, I think, possibly. I need a picture of Jensen, but his school still haven't done school photographs yet. Now, this bit is slightly different. I think in the other video, this cover thing, dashboard thing, was around a different insert, but I've moved it and I'll show you why. So, yeah, we put this here and I just think it looks really cute against that. Again, this is Hello Petite paper. In here, I've got a pocket, and I had intended to put my receipts in there, and I was doing. It's a little bit small though, but I can still use it for something important. Sometimes you get vouchers and stuff, they can go in there. My receipts have now moved to somewhere else. My calendar is still the same, so I've still got the vellum from Happy Scrappy on there, and I'm still using the perpetual calendar. I will be honest with you, in fact, if I go on my phone, let's see. Is it still there? Oh no, I've moved it now, have I? Oh, I've moved it. I was going to show you that Annie Pran's Printables was open on my phone because I'm still flirting with the idea of putting a month at a glance in here because I just like the look of it better than this. But if I'm honest with you, this is just much more functional for me. I'll take the clip off and show you the previous months. I can just write on it better. There's just more room. And I know it's not about how it looks. Maybe what I'll do, just to zhuzh it up a little bit, is put some washi at the top and potentially at the bottom as well, just to make it look a bit prettier. I mean, that's not a problem that it doesn't look pretty. This is supposed to be a functional planner for me, and it completely is. But you know what us planner girls are like. We want everything to look gorgeous. So yeah, this is still working out really great for me. I've got some things written in. I do need to go through and put the holidays in for school. I've not done that yet. The back side of that vellum, and then we've got the back side of this dashboard. Love making these laminated dashboards because they are really good for sticking post-it notes to, which I do quite often. And then we've got the inside of that dashboard from Foxy Fix. By the way, I'm still looking for some of these. If anybody's selling them, hit me up. I will definitely buy them from you. Or if you know a shop that sells them, I've tried all the shops that everybody recommended, and they don't seem to have them in this size. Also, I did quickly go through and take out the stuff that I'd put in and trim them down just a little bit. I had originally cut them so that they were right up to the lip on the thing and they were catching. So I cut like, I don't even think it was a millimetre off, and it's much better now. They're not catching. This is one of my favourite dashboards, I think. I absolutely love that. Then we've got the back side of this one. I've stuck some post-it notes on here. You can probably see the indent of my pen. I write on this all the time. I'm always scribbling notes in here. I've come to the point where I don't know how I manage without this little guy, actually, if I'm going to be honest with you. So that is there. I've got some post-it notes again on here, which I haven't actually used these ones. I'm reluctant to write on them actually because they say today I'm grateful for. Maybe I should take these ones out because they'll be good for writing in my journal. I do actually have all my post-it notes here. Shall we put something else in? What about a few of these guys? He's cute, no? These are from Happy Scrappy. We'll just put 3 of these in. Are you going to fit? I don't mind if I have to put the clip over. I am going to have to put the clip over. And let's put this back on there. Okay, so we've got those there instead. Now they go a bit better. These were just from AliExpress, I think. This is a clip that my friend sent me for my birthday. She sent me a pack of dog clips, which I adore. You've just seen me put this in from Happy Scrappy. Now, my first plain insert was the one that came with the planner when I bought it from the lady in the D-stash. I've got this acetate, this vellum across the top of it, which is something that Robin sent me. It's like a brushed silver dot, which I adore. Now, last time you saw this insert, it was covered in vellum from Josephine Bow Designs, and I hated it. I just hated how it looked. I don't know why. I think it was because I could see the glue underneath, and in the video I said that it didn't bother me, but yeah, that was a lie, and it did. It didn't at the time, but it grew to bother me. So what I did was I took some paper from Hello Petite paper and I just covered it over the top of what I'd already stuck on it. It stuck down absolutely fine. It's not going to come off or anything like that. There's no bumps. And I stuck a Happy Scrappy sticker on there, and then this is the same insert on the inside, and I've just been using it as a bit of a to-do list. Not too much on it. A few holiday to-dos. The paper's really nice. I'm not sure where this is from. I would like to contact the lady that I bought it from actually and see where she got it from. And then in the back I just ended up writing down how much my groomer charges to groom Effie, because I always forget and I send it her via bank transfer a couple of days before she comes. And I always forget and have to be like, oh, just remind me how much it was, and I must annoy the crap out of her. So I eventually wrote it down. I've still got the sticker on that Paige gave me. This was a sticker that one of you guys sent her in Happy Mail. I've got this little guy because he fell out of my reusable sticker book and I didn't want to waste him, so I just stuck him in there. He's really cute. And then we've got the back of that, again, perfect for sticking a sticky note to if I wanted to. And we've got the back of this vellum here. Now you can see that it's actually transferring off onto the pen loop, but I'm not really bothered. It doesn't matter. My pen loop was a pen loop from Amazon. My pen has changed. I've taken out my Villa Beautiful pen and I've put in this pen, which was sent to me in Happy Mail by... If I get your name wrong, I'm really sorry. I think it was you, Luana. It's a friction pen, a pretty one. You sent me pretty friction pens. You sent me 2. I've got one in my pencil case, and this pink one was just bursting to get in here. I have switched out the 0.5 thingamajig in it, and I put a 0.7 in it because the refills fit. And I am the happiest girl in the world because I don't have to have that horrible tribal friction pen anymore, and it just goes, doesn't it? It just fits nicely and it just looks nice with the aesthetic of the planner. Then we've got the back side of that dashboard, and I've just got some Simply Gilded post-it notes on it. All of this here is the same. If I just do this, you can see we've got a sticker from Lauren Phelps Designs, and we've got some vellum from the Honey Bee shop, which Beth bought me. And then we've got some vellum from, I think that's an old Madison Fox Plans one, very pretty. And then this insert is from Annie Plans Printable. That's actually true of all the inserts in here that are printed out. They're all from Annie Plans Printables. And it's just a collab that she did with Ori's Daydream, and there was loads of different ones inside of it. So there was this one, and then there was a plain dot grid one. There was one that was in half with 2 star lists. There was one that didn't have the stars on it. But I just printed out a ton of the ones with the stars in it. And I think what I'm going to do, what I actually need to do is I'm going to write down all the spices that I've got in my cupboard, which may sound weird, but I can't tell you how many times Chris and I have been at the supermarket and just randomly had a look on the Tasty app, decided to buy something and wasn't sure if we had a spice at home, and bought a little glass jar of it, and then we've got it, and I'm sick of doing it. So I'm going to write all the spices down in here, and that's going to be at least one thing that I've got in this insert. I also want to write down a school uniform list for my kids so I can tick that off when I bought it, so I'm not doubling up on any of that. I printed out quite a few sheets of that. I think I printed the insert out like 2 or 3 times. That's quite a chunky boy. Then we've got the other side of the vellum and the acetate. And then you've seen my wallet insert before. Robin bought me this for my birthday. I found it on Etsy. It's a shop called Threads and Prints, I think, and I'm really impressed with it. I love it. And we just happened to be chatting at the time, and she was like, well, I'll get you that for your birthday because I would love to get you something that I know that you want. And so I've got this. I just think the pattern is adorable. So I've got all my cards in here that are like reward cards, points cards, that type of things. You can fit 3 in each side, or should I say there's 3 card slots in each side, but in this one I've got 2 in one slot, and that is an easy fit. You can see it's coming in and out quite easily. Now this is something new. I decided to make a pocket. I actually only made this last night. This is what has replaced this sort of wraparound thing that I made. I moved that one to there and this one here because I needed something to put in my receipts and things. So it goes around this insert and it's got pockets. Maybe I will have to do a make it with me video, because you could do this in any size for any planner, and it was way easy as well. I didn't really know what I was doing. I hadn't followed a video. I just sort of winged it and it worked. So there's just a sticker thing in there because I just wanted to show you guys that it was a pocket. So that can sit there like that, covering up some private information on there. That one has just got something from the post office in it. I need to keep that until it arrives. And then we've got this insert here. I've got somebody's address on there that I don't want you to see, so I'll just go to the next one. And this is what the insert looks like. Very functional. I just printed out a ton of them again. I like to have it bulky because it needs to be bulky to keep this from slipping around. Because it's fabric, it was originally wanting to sort of slip around in there. I think the idea is actually that you have more than one insert in it. It could probably do with going this bit, like going around that and sticking out there, but I don't want to. I like it like this. So we'll see. Anyway, I wondered if there was like some way that I could I don't know, maybe clip it. Maybe I could put a clip from there onto there. I don't know. I mean, it's not moving around that much now. I've put an insert inside of it. It had no insert inside of it to start with, and it was just a bit messed up. But anyway, that is that. Then I've got some change in here. In here is exactly the same. I've got a free pass for the trampoline place. I've got our COVID vaccination little card thingies. And then in here is where I keep my cash. And I think I actually do have some cash in there today. I'm not that poor today, which is nice, but it won't last long because I need to go shopping in a bit. And so this is my beloved Foxy Fix Micro that I'm using as my purse. And I love it. I said to you in my last video when I bought this, I didn't know if I'd sort of done it just as a bit of a fad, you know. I love the aesthetic of it. I love the look of it. Also, it's not becoming a fuss in the shops. I was worried that when I go into the shop, I was going to be flapping around with things. I can't have any bookmarks in or anything because they will fall out and I don't want to deal with that. But like, I'll go into the shop and if I need my cards, they are there. If I need change, it's right here, and I just, you know, get my change, job done, and I'm gone, and it's fine. I'm not fussing, because I hate fussing. I hate being that person that's in the shop, that's in the middle of that's in the front of the queue, and there's like a ton of people behind you, and you're like, oh my God, everyone must be looking at me. I don't like that. So yeah, it's my baby and I love it. I highly recommend using one, or at least trying one if you are curious about whether or not you would like it. But anyway, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.